when I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod. That make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me get you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always in lines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you ruckus to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid dog. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your ass like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. You know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Nick Scorton in there to bury him for a loss of 11. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Red, yellow, black, 95.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Well, when you draft a guy that high defensively, you hope he can make some plays for you, and he does indeed get the interception there, Charles, in his first NFL ball game.
And to think that if there was any flaw to his game coming out of college, the way that we looked at tape and judged it, it was his pass coverage, defending the pass. But that's just a great instinct right there to sniff that one out, be in the right position, and come away with the interception.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
Young. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Okay,
They'll
ready?
come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Set. Shot. 17. Ready.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Smash. Red. 6. Mega. Ready?
Now Young on 4th down. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Well, he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 32 yards. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here we go. Set. Watch out now.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Four receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
Come on, set. 60, cluster, 6. Field, flat.
Now Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 53 yards.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Packers.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Ready. Trouble, 38, 52.
Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
They gave him the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed from 8 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Ready, break. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
10 black, cut.
The play fake, now Young. That one complete to Ligon. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. Black, ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. All right, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 7-7, our score after one.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets them back for 2nd down. Love. And this is caught at the 8. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Matthew Golden, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up, 'cause I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off the damn heads. I'm running up
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they're falling behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Throwing, Young. They'll find McMillan here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Ready up.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. 50, green, set.
Young off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
60 red. Ready.
To throw, Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. For the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Off the play fake, Young. That is caught. McMillan with it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, running and catching, and he gets it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Love looking to throw it. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Ready, break. Come on.
On play action. Love to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Caught on the right side. Reed. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Green jack. Field black. Set.
Love now. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. Clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Truth is, the strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Set, ready.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
At the 27-yard line.
Set. Rank 38. Spike 66. Mega. Hut.
Now here's Young. And he fires one incomplete.
Intended for number 18. Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Down. Yellow. Black shot. Ready.
It's Young off play action. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at about the 32. First carry for Josh Jacobs. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 32. Striker. 3-3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. Cut.
They go bootleg. Love will try to pick it up himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
And that's a tough one for the defense because the coverage was good downfield. He was forced to work his way out of the pocket to his right, spotted his man on the sideline, and got it to him to pick up the first down on 3rd down.
Come on.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Set, hut. 33. Yellow.
They go play action. Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready. Set.
Out of the gun, it's Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Set. Red, 38. Slide blue. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Let's go. 50. Ready?
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Following the interception, Young. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, if it's 2 in a row, we'll be hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take a shot at the end of that run, and they'll begin right there. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ready?
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Sanders, incomplete. Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. Set. Block 50. Green. Set.
Here is Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready.
To the air once more, Young. Looking middle, and that's complete. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 39. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set, ready.
The play fake. Now Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Down. Watch out now. 60 red. 60 red. Fight. 97. Set.
Young off the bootleg. Looking underneath and following Hubbard. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here.
Here we go. Yep.
Young will set to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Check.
Throwing. Young. That one complete to Ligon. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Throw right side taken by Sanders. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
33. Yellow. Ready?
Again, it's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. 4th down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On the ready.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Young now. Touchdown. Chuba Hubbard. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Packers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Sheds off the tackle, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Love, they go play action now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got his man. It's Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Love. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Down to the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden, 55 yards. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Young to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll find McMillan here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Hut.
Now Young. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Back to throw. Got a man, that's Ligon. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Shot, set, hut, ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Let's go, throw, 52. 6 close, check. Ready?
They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 33 yards that time. And they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. But how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Love now. He's going to air one out. And it'll be intercepted. picked up by Savon Level. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button.
And that's caught inside the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Love looking to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working sometimes, you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
97. Let's go now.
Again, running right, it's Hubbard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 8.
52 blue. Claws red.
Now Young. And this is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. Blue striker. 6 mega. Black ultra. 6.
Here's Young for the shotgun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
At the 14-yard line.
Ready, Edo Blue. Set.
It'll be Young again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hubbard. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set. Red, huge. Yellow. Blue. 32. Ready.
Young. Touchdown, Panthers. From 3 yards out. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First and 10 at the 37.
So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Come on, set. Red, 30, slide blue. Cut.
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Here we go, set.
Now Love. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and goal at the 7.
On the double. Down. Hut.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. They get only 2 there, and it's second and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. To throw now, here's Love. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Let's go now.
Love, this is third and goal. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Love from the gun. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
Here we go. Ready?
Young working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, yellow, 20.
Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Off the play fake, Young. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll pitch it out to Hubbard. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready? Come on, watch out now. 52, yellow, 43. Set, go.
Young off the bootleg. Now he's going to step up and run. This is caught by McMillan. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Ready. Down. Hut.
Young quickly to the flat. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A 6-yard pickup.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a 1st down here.
5-yard line.
Blue striker. Ready, ready. Blue 32. Green jack. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Xavier again, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Red, yellow. Set.
Following the interception, Young. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing. Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
Set, ready. 60 red, claws red. Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing. Love. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That's taken in by Golden. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
10, black shot. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready, right.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Fury, yellow. Here we go. 45, white. Hut.
Young now. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Panthers continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To pass, here's Jordan Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. Then he's have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Love. Still going inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
To the air again, Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Trouble, 38.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love now. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. But this opening game has certainly not gone their way at this point. But, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Young here to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are.
let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch your team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
On the ready.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hut.
Young off the play fake. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's
Zombie Nation.